There was one sort of test that popped out in my head when I was thinking about the candidates. On my best day as an MLA or my worst day as an MLA, my best day, who do I call to celebrate successes and think about how we build on the success that maybe happened on that best day? And on my worst day as an MLA, who have I called or who do I call? When I pick up the phone, it's Cam who I'm calling. I know that he'll listen and he's thoughtful. I trust his judgment more than anybody else.
First met Cam Broten at his nomination fight, a nomination contest before the 2007 election. And it was a very well attended nomination meeting, a large meeting. Lots of people, 3 excellent candidates. And I was absolutely sure, given the quality of the candidates and the size of the meeting, that it would go 2 ballots, but it didn't. Cam must have done a lot of work and persuaded a lot of people because he won on the first ballot. A little while later, we shared campaign headquarters. I was running in Saskatoon-Mawasson, he was running in Saskatoon-Massey Place. And I think I'm a pretty hardworking campaigner, but could not keep up with Cam. I was going into neighborhoods for the 2nd time, he was going into neighborhoods for the 3rd time. Just start earlier, work longer, work later, and then hit the phones. And I'm a little competitive on occasion, so I think I worked a little harder in that campaign and in the next campaign where we shared campaign headquarters because of the example that Cam set. Of course, he was elected, and independent observers have noted that Cam is the best performer in the NDP caucus. And that's not a big surprise to me. Immediately after he was first elected, he shone in the assembly, I thought, and outperformed some veterans who've been there for a number of years. What very few people would have the opportunity to see is the thoughtful leadership he provides in caucus and House Leader and outside of the lights of the Legislative Assembly itself.
He's the go-to guy. We need an extra set of questions at the very last minute. It'll be Cam who we turn to.
I've chosen to support Cam Broten for a number of reasons, not the least of which my experience of serving with Cam had been extremely beneficial for myself, and I think for all of those who he was representing. We had many discussions around the caucus table and even around kitchen table about important issues of the day. Cam's ideas in the past, as they are today, were ideas that I found useful and beneficial.
MLAs travel around the province to various communities. Even when the Assembly is sitting, they do that. And in communities where I visited with Cam, I was struck by how well he listens, how well he relates to people, how he connects with them. No matter what the size of the community or what the job is of the person that we're talking to, he understands in a very practical way their concerns and their aspirations and how they can be addressed to make this a better province.
Teamwork is about looking at everybody around you and seeing their strengths and fostering and supporting those strengths. And I know in my own experience with Cam that's been, I feel like I'm a much better MLA because of Cam. He's the go-to guy who I trust more than anybody, partly because of that sense of teamwork. Despite the fact he's only been at this a couple years longer than me, he has been very much a mentor for me.
For me, leadership comes down to 3 qualities: character, ability, and judgment. Cam acts from principle. He doesn't believe in petty personal politics. That's not why he's in public life. He's there to make constructive change, to make the lives of his fellow citizens and neighbors better. But he's tough, and he perseveres. And you know that he's not going to decide that this is just too rough and he has to quit. He's just going to smile, work harder, and get the job done. We're on a long road, and we need somebody with Cam's perseverance and grit to lead us.
I think Cam's going to be a very good leader for the people of Saskatchewan. He's astute, He has the ability to take information, wrap his ideas and policies around it, and produce very good results for the Saskatchewan people. He's proven it in the legislature. He's proven it to me. And I think he's capable of proving it to the Saskatchewan people in a way that will have him as leader and premier of Saskatchewan for a very long time.
Cam combines youthful enthusiasm and energy with relevant experience. And I can't think of anyone who's more ready to lead our party and our province.